We are truly doomed.
.com.
/ Palworld. So I wasn't even going to stream this game, but yeah, you talked me into it because you wanted to see it.
I am not curious about watching anybody play this who I don't know what their playstyle is like, and so like, no, I mean, I'm not interested in watching random people play this.
Well, you and I have very similar taste in games, so when the rest of usually when the rest of the world is excited about a game, I'm kind of like, but I decided to check out Palworld, and I'm a lot less about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone was talking about how this was some kind of Pokemon clone or something, right?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
It is not. This game is so much more like Icarus than Pokemon, and I can't think of two games that are further apart. The only real link between this and Pokemon, and you're gonna like this, is that you catch monsters with balls.
Okay.
And that's it. And I want to point that out because specifically, I don't understand what the controversy is other than some people claiming that apparently people don't understand that you're allowed to make works that are similar to other works as long as you're not, like
directly plagiarizing.
Yeah, your plagiarism has very specific legal connotations. But that's not the point.
Plagiarism doesn't have legal connotations. This is copyright infringement or trademark infringement, which is a different thing.
Yeah, and it's not there. You would be surprised how little deviation you have to be able to for something to pass in the courts.
Sure.
So I don't see this really going anywhere for anyone. The funniest thing about it is that everyone's saying that this is the game that Pokemon players that grew old with Pokemon have been wanting, and I just don't understand where that part of it comes from, because this is so far removed from a Pokemon game that statement makes no sense unless you actually didn't like Pokemon. See, because I tried to play Pokemon twice in my life. I tried with Pokemon, what was it, Ruby Red or something, the grapefruit one.
I don't know.
And Pokemon Black. And there was a pretty big gap in between trying, so when I went back to Black, I was like, maybe I was just wrong the first time. Maybe it wasn't as boring as I thought. But no, Pokemon Black was so thin on story, and the whole game was basically just collecting the Pokemon and making it through the different gyms and, trying out the different combinations, which is fun to a point.
Didn't they introduce, like, breeding and stuff like that at some point? I never played... So I played Pokemon Blue, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they had it in Red. I don't remember. I didn't care enough about the franchise to really get into it, which is why
You have to differentiate between Red and Ruby Red, which are two different things.
I think I played Red. It was the Game Boy Advance one.
No, that Red was a regular Game Boy game.
Okay, then it was Ruby Red.
Okay. So the original releases were Red and Blue, and then Yellow came out after that, and then Silver and Gold were still on the Game Boy, although I think they were technically Game Boy Color, maybe? Question mark? But anyway.
Yes, so you'll notice that I'm holding an axe as soon as I start up my game here.
Yeah.
This is my first attempt at the game where I didn't really realize what was going on and how to play.
Okay.
Now, the one thing I want to say is this game is actually pretty solid. I do like Icarus better as far as survival craft goes, but there's some really neat mechanics in this game that I think you might find interesting. And the funniest...
Well, let me stop you for a second and just ask a question, because the one thing that kind of bugs me about Icarus sometimes is that everything is very mission based, and so you basically lose all the stuff you build goes away whenever you finish a mission and start a new one, right?
Yeah, that is not like this. This one is persistent.
Okay,
you just keep
persistent.
You keep building, you keep collecting, you keep expanding, and it's got some really neat things in it. It's got you can take off and go exploring into the distance there. There's dungeons in the game which I haven't explored yet.
Okay.
Let me open up the stat screen here and show. Yeah, anyone that actually jumps in and is wanting to see gameplay, there'll probably be a little, but I'm pretty much just showing this game to a friend.
Well, we'll get to some gameplay.
But yeah, there's jumping over to inventory. So here's your stats. Now you can't actually adjust the defense stat. That's just what you're wearing will give you more defense. But you can add stat
Okay.
points to health, stamina, attack, work speed, and
Okay.
weight. I thought it was great that you could do
Mm-hmm.
work speed and weight. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, I've got 2 characters now. One I'm doing with work speed, and one with weight. I've just basically been ignoring everything but stamina.
Okay.
And that kind of makes for different fun play styles, but it also has
Mm-hmm.
the little uh, I don't want to call it a shortcoming. It's just, you can choose what you want to be good at, but it doesn't affect things too much.
Okay.
So work speed just means when you have to build something, sometimes it'll take 30 seconds to build something. Well, you can whittle
Yeah.
that down pretty quickly by putting points in work speed.
Okay.
And then, of course, weight is your carry capacity, so you can go out exploring for a longer period of time if you crank that up a bit.
Yeah.
You get a lot of items that, help with those things anyway. I
Sure.
haven't gotten too many of them, but, obviously you're going to get armor that's going to give you more health and things like that.
Yeah.
So, it's just, it's a nice little touch to add a little depth to the gameplay.
Okay.
The interesting thing about it is that a lot of what you do at your base is dependent on the creatures you catch. So
Oh,
you'll
really?
actually, like to give you an example, there's a creature that breathes fire, and you can use that creature to be the heat source for your forge.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of have to catch the creatures to progress in the game in order to craft more things, which the crafting.
The creatures are basically part of the required stuff to craft certain things.
Yes, and
Okay.
you
Okay.
you can approach it in so many ways that it's like I said, it's so far removed from Pokemon, it's just ridiculous because Pokemon was really, really a thin game that honestly there was a lot of stuff to the creatures, but all you were doing was walking around an RPG like overhead map in most of them and
Yeah.
just finding battles to catch new Pokemon and hoping that the ones you wanted popped up. I mean, this
Right.
is nothing like that. This is nothing like a Pokemon game, which is why I'm making the case that if because I keep hearing people say that this is the game that Nintendo should have given Pokemon lovers uh, after all these years, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is just a survival craft game. There's like 50 million of them out there. Nintendo didn't have to give you this. They could literally what they should have done is made the Pokemon games more interesting because those are JRPGs. This is a totally different genre of game.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
were always weak JRPGs because, I mean, I don't remember the epic Final Fantasy VI storyline of a Pokemon game. I've never even heard
That's
anyone
true.
talk about it. I don't even know if there are stories because I never finished any of them. Like,
Well,
I
I mean,
vaguely remember that you like kept running into certain people and there would be occasional dialogue
yeah.
drops of things going on, but it was never anything, really interesting.
No, they never had that much of a story. I mean, there's just it's kind of like a self pushed kind of thing. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah,
So you have a chicken and a
yeah,
chicken and
so
a sheep.
so my first run through, I was more interested in the crafting before I realized how important the creatures were for the crafting. So I
Yeah.
have like nothing. They all make their cute little noises. Let me see if I
Uh-huh.
can show you something that was kind of funny real quick.
Okay.
I'm sure that. No, not you. How do I switch there? That one. So yeah, obviously that kind of looks like Pokemon Pokeball throwing. I'm not surprised
Sure.
people were. Yeah, so there's my sheep is gathering rocks for me.
Oh, okay.
So they'll do things like that. Obviously, you've got a bit of mining you can do. So this is the part where it starts to look a lot more like games like Icarus and Valheim.
Yeah.
And actually, people were comparing this to Valheim. This game seems to be a lot closer to Icarus than Valheim, as far as I can
Okay.
tell.
What do you base that on?
I base it on like the technology tree here that you get. So you get the stat points for your skills here, and then there's also the technology thing that as you progress, you get points to unlock things where you can do more and
Oh,
more.
okay. Yeah, that's very Icarus. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have. I don't think there's any skill tree that you get. I think that's all just going to be dependent on what creatures you catch.
Uh huh.
But then there's you know, there's like goals the game sets for you. You've got a capture bonus down here. So if I catch 10 of these, I get an experience bonus, which kind of helps me move up, get more technology and stats.
Okay.
As you go through, you know, you can see the items are very Icarus-like as well. Obviously, you've got the pickaxe and the axe, the workbench. I know it's standard for a lot of these games, but...
Well, the work, it depends on how the workbench works, but the workbench might... I mean, so the thing about Icarus is that the workbench is a place where you do the stuff, and in Valheim, the workbench is a place that gives you a radius where you can build stuff. Right, so...
Yeah, here you work at the bench.
Then that's more like Icarus than Valheim, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can build stuff outside of the workbench. Like, obviously, you have to build the workbench, but... You know, the PAL box, that's where you store all of your pals, your little friends.
Your Pokemans.
Yeah. Poke World. You know, you can build campfires, obviously. You can do the night skipping with beds, but it's not really necessary in this game, especially since there's creatures that only appear at night.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I was playing some of this with Kept Silent last night, and he was giving me the rundown on a lot of what you can do in the game.
Okay.
You can see that there's definitely a bit of an Icarus.
Very Icarus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's neat little things like you can set traps to catch Pokepals.
Okay.
And there's a merchant that crawled into my camp here. You can buy stuff from him. He'll just show up occasionally. From what I hear, you can actually capture the merchants, but you need better...
I've seen clips of stuff like that, where like people were capturing either the human enemies or the merchants or whatever.
Yeah, so let's see if he's got anything. I don't even have any money yet, but we'll see. So I guess you can buy clothing items, I guess. Long-eared headband. That'd be pretty cool. Bunny ear headband.
Yeah.
Buy PAL spheres. Does he have good spheres? I need better spheres. He does not. But yeah, that's, you know, typical merchant stuff. Okay. I don't think I bought a single thing from a merchant yet in my other game, so
sure.
I haven't found them too useful yet.
You can't afford any of the things that they're selling right now anyway, so it's kind of a moot point.
Well, you make money pretty quickly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I made another character to play with Kept Silent because I wanted a green-skinned, goblin-y looking character.
Okay.
Now, here's something that is pretty interesting, though.
All right.
There's a bit of... There's kind of a touch of... what was that? What's the Legend of Zelda game that was really big? There's 2 of them on Switch. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, yeah.
Yeah, so check this out. You got a cliff face here. You can climb pretty much any cliff face, and your stamina bar determines how far you can get. Okay,
yeah, that's just like that Zelda game.
Yep. So yeah, they definitely had a lot of Nintendo inspiration. I'm not going to say that, you know, this they definitely were looking at Pokemon like, we can do something more with this.
Yeah.
But I refuse to believe that this is the game that Pokemon players always wanted, because I've played Pokemon, and it's...
Well, it might be that this is what the older players want.
It might be that they wanted something different, some kind of different Pokemon franchise. But I could think of several different ways to do Pokemon, and this wouldn't have been the first one to come to mind if I was actually a fan. This one is really cool, though. I will give it that.
Interesting.
So, I need wool so I can make clothes. And we're going to do that by killing some, what are they called? Lamb balls.
But you don't have to... That's not how you get wool from sheep. You don't kill the sheep to get wool.
You don't have to. You can put them on your little area, too. But this is the quick way to do it.
Oh.
Same with eggs. If you need some food, you can kill some chickens. And you can kind of see on the left there, as I'm killing them, items are popping up that I'm gathering.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now. It's very strange to kill these things.
That's actually, you know, now that you mention it, I don't actually have any of the Pokeballs with me. And yes, I'm going to keep calling them different names every time. Pickle Bales.
Pickle Bales.
But I think I should have enough roll with the death of this creature here. I love how their bodies persist for a while and just roll around.
Is that what happens? Okay.
Alright, so we'll head back up to the base.
Yep.
It'd be funny if the battle music for this game, because you're killing these things, and so
Yeah.
it'd be funny if the battle music was just like the regular Pokemon battle music, but in a minor key.
The minor key version of It's a Small World.
Well, of the Pokemon battle music.
There is some music, but it's like a weird, like, little electric ditty that that plays when there's a battle, or when you're killing things.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I like how you like have like caveman clothes and like a torch, and then like just like a plastic screwdriver. Like, where did you get the? Okay, whatever.
Well, this game implies that you're in a far future for, like, Earth or something, because you find ancient artifacts and their weird thing is like spark plugs.
Oh, okay.
So now I can make a cloth outfit. Now this is the character that has a really good work speed, so most of the stuff I can make pretty quickly so far.
Yeah.
And I am now fashionable.
Wearing clothes.
Call me Yawara, because I am a fashionable girl.
What?
Fashionable judo girl Yawara? You've never seen it?
No, never seen it.
Never heard of it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I mean,
it's-
possibly, but I don't think so.
It was a fun little manga from the 80s, I believe.
Really?
And it had a, what was it, a 60 episode anime?
I don't know.
I've always wanted to watch all of it. I saw like 10 episodes of it and never finished it, but it's out there, easier to find now, so that'll happen one day. Picked
So
up
is
the...
Palworld in early access? Yeah, it's early access.
Yes, yeah, it's still early access.
Similar to games you've played, Valheim and Icarus.
Yeah. Note that Pokemon's not on there.
Well, Pokemon's not on Steam.
Yeah, note that too. Ceralim's on Steam. I still haven't played much of that, but that was kind of a fun take on Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Cereal Ultimate was really neat.
I forgot to make Pokeballs. I made my clothes and didn't grab my balls. So you level up, you get new stat points. Oh, that's
Okay.
you hear that music? That's the battle music.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a bit more work speed. Oh, yeah, let's see if we've got... I hate that... I don't know if there's another button to do it, but I have to hit escape to open this menu, and I hate that.
Oh.
I'm sure there's another button, I just haven't found it yet. Let's see, we got points. We're gonna want a berry plantation. Do we want the parachute yet? I don't really care that much about the parachute. Bow and arrow we might want. Oh, these are the fire and... Oh, I already had a bow and arrow. Whatever. Fire arrows are cool.
Fair
Alright,
enough.
we'll get the ranch next time.
I mean,
Okay.
I was not going to buy this game, but you're making a pretty strong case.
You know, I played it for about 4 hours yesterday, and it hit all the nice spots that Icarus was hitting, and it had some different things that I liked as well.
While being persistent, too.
And it seems like it's a pretty solid game. I'm sure there's like bugs and things that we can find. Like one bug
Well,
I
it's early
noticed.
access, right?
Yeah,
It's fine.
yeah. One bug I noticed was that some of the characters that gather things will gather more than one thing, and then they'll keep trying to pick those things up, so they'll keep dropping and picking things up and standing in one place.
Ah, okay.
But we're going to go ahead and try and capture a creature here so I can show you what that's like. You basically just
Alright,
whittle
go.
them down. And that should be enough. Hold down Q and toss the ball. And 100%, we got him.
Huh. Okay.
So you get little experience.
and you still get the items as if you killed it.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
That's very
it's a
strange.
win-win. You can set your the character you've got out, who is apparently
Yeah.
running to attack someone. You okay there, buddy?
No, he's lost. He ran into a tree. What a very strange thing.
Yeah, so this is a great game, and I just don't see any... I don't see where any good comes out of it if... Like, I suspect if Nintendo has any lawsuits to throw at this game, it's just going to be to try and get some money out of them, but they're not going to try and shut it down, because they just wouldn't have a case.
No, they don't have a case to shut it down.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I could see where they might find one or two really similar characters or something and be like, yeah, we'll go after them for that and try to get something out of them, but it's all just going to be a money grab.
Yeah.
I mean, if I were them, I would just start working on a new Pokemon game that is something awesome. Like, if they can get me to play a Pokemon game and care, they will have created something incredible, because I've never cared about that franchise.
I mean, I cared about it a little bit, the first one. It's just that, like, I played Silver for a little while, and it just seemed like it was pretty similar to the previous one, and I was like, okay, well, I'll play this later, and then I never did.
Yeah, I made it pretty far in Ruby Red, but when I picked up Black, I didn't make it nearly as far because I got bored with it way too quickly. I was just like, this is the same game I played 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And yes, you can traverse all the terrain. It's absolutely wonderful. I love it.
Interesting.
They made navigating pretty easy, so you can start exploring right away. So they got Icarus beat on that front.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed that the enemy, that the creatures are not, like, randomly hostile.
Some of them are.
Some of them are.
Oh, I didn't have any. Its leg is kicking. It's like it's dreaming, but it's dead. So you got a day-night cycle, that's why you carry a torch. You do have a temperature gauge in the bottom left, so if you don't have clothes, or if you aren't carrying a torch, you can get cold at night.
Okay. I mean, the other thing about Icarus is that it's kind of, like, got a very dismal, like, atmosphere to it. This does not have a dismal atmosphere to it. And sometimes you don't want to play that dismal atmosphere stuff.
Yeah, no, this is actually a pretty nice atmosphere for... It's a pretty happy game.
It's colorful and varied. I kind of like it visually.
It's got some dark stuff to it, like butchering the animals that are your pets when you're done with them, but... Oh,
but you don't have to do that if you don't want to.
I'm weighed down, I better head back. Yeah, Kept Silent is in the chat here. This is not our map from last night, and yes, because I'm not green. Oh, you have to eat, too. That's also important.
Oh, sure. I mean, that makes sense.
So let's see, what do we got? Some red berries. You have to feed the Pokemon you're lugging around. Because they're Pokemon.
Because they're Pokemon.
Let's see, Kept Silent says, I found out assigning Vixis to the pen will have them generate PAL spheres. That's pretty neat.
That's handy.
Alright, well, let's get back to base, since I'm not equipped to do much at night at the moment. Not that you really have to. I mean, as long as you have a torch, you're pretty much good.
Well, so Icarus is well known for having extremely dark nights, and if the nights aren't extremely dark in this game, then that would be a significant difference anyway.
It doesn't get too much darker than this. You can work at night.
Then things are navigable at night, which is fine.
Yeah.
In Icarus, things are barely navigable at night.
And it's not hard to carry around a torch in this game. Like until it gets to the point where I absolutely don't need a torch, I'm just going to keep one on me at all times.
Sure. I mean, I do that in Icarus. I mean, when we first got into Icarus, you couldn't put a torch on your belt. You just had to have it in your hand.
Yeah.
And you couldn't put it in your offhand. So, like, Icarus has moved on a lot since then, at least.
Yeah, Icarus is... That game made so many improvements so quickly, it was amazing. Because I remember when we first started it, and you know, you were more iffy than I was, but we were both kind of iffy
Yeah.
on whether or not it would, you know, get better.
Yeah.
And then, like, the first update came along, and it's like, oh, this will probably get a lot better.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I played Icarus for like 5 or 10 hours at first, and I was like, cool, I think I'm done. And then they started updating things, and now I think I've logged almost 300 hours in it, so...
Oh, and Kept Silent says at a high enough level you can make a hip lamp in this game.
Okay. That makes sense.
Oh, I'm gonna have to drop stuff. I don't even know how to get up to my base from here. Yeah, you can't climb if you're overburdened.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Or I guess you can.
Yes, you can.
Maybe short distances? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, that might have been a ledge grab.
Oh,
Okay,
maybe.
what do I got to drop here?
9.5 pounds of something.
Let's see. Eat some more berries for a start. But that's not going to get rid of 9 pounds. Let's drop a bit of wood. I don't eat all this
Can you
wood.
pick it back up later?
Probably. That's right there.
Yeah, the
Oh,
question
that
is how
wasn't
long
enough.
before- No, you need to get down to... There's a number there. As long as it's red, you're in trouble.
There we go.
The building stuff is kind of attractive too. Like, it looks nice.
Yep. We'll throw some lamb ball kebabs on the grill here. And then you actually have to hold down the F button to cook them.
Oh.
But you can have
Yeah.
you can have one of the pals do it for you.
Oh, okay. You can have a sheep cook some sheep for you?
Yeah, well, I think you can feed the sheep, which is also fun.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, can I do a berry plantation? Yes, I can. Where should I put this? I'll put it right next to the food here. Alright, we'll build that. Okay, so we've got a berry plantation. I don't know if I have any creatures that can... Yeah, I have to catch the creatures that can actually work it, but you can work it yourself if you don't have the creatures.
Okay. Are you putting down seeds right now? Is that what's happening?
Yep, there's a little timer meter at the top there. Shows when it's finished.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then we're going to water it. Now, you don't actually have a watering can or anything. This just happens, so...
Oh, okay.
We'll just assume it's part of the plantation.
That's, I mean, you know, in Icarus, you'd have to build a water can and then build a thing that fills the water can from the thing that fills the water can and then take the water can over to the thing. So this is a little streamlined, which I'm not against.
But this game was more interested in having you find creatures that can water it for you. So there's like penguins that'll stand over it and water it once it's got seeds.
Okay.
I like windows. I have lots of windows. I don't think I have the torches yet, do I? I do not. Okay,
like
yeah,
ground
so
torches?
yeah, those ground torches from Icarus, they're in this game.
Okay, I'm not surprised.
I think the people that made this game took a lot of different influences from a lot of different places.
I mean, I'm all right with that. It makes the game a little bit unfocused, but at the same time, it makes it interesting and has enough different things to do that maybe it would be fun for a while.
You're right, Kept Silent. I do hate Windows 11 with a passion.
Doesn't everyone?
Did I ever clip out that part of that video? I need to do that. Alright, how many of these can I make? 5? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. It's not even finishing the meter. Alright, we've got some Pokeballs. We've got some Packle Bells. We've got some Taco Bells. Crave Case. Let's do it. We can wait to get the experience bonus. Definitely want to catch one of these guys. I don't know if this is going to go well, but we'll try. Did we get him? Looks like we got him. Yep.
You got him.
All right.
Those who fall under its spell are never to wake until death takes them. Okay, that got dark fast. It finds people it is interested in and gives them happy dreams until they die. What? Oh, don't forget to pick up the stuff that you drop near your base.
It's not too big a deal.
Well, it might despawn at some point.
Things respawn a lot in this game, so that's not you can build things that generate stone and wood later on.
Oh, fair enough.
I already forgot what Kept Silent told me those statues were for, but they're for something.
It just says collect Lifmuk energy to offer them to a statue of power to get more ability to capture pals.
Oh, right, there's text on my screen.
It's not text on the screen, yeah. It's literally right there. Do you happen to recall whether this game is a large install or not?
I do not. I'm pretty sure it was definitely in the had to have been around 20 gigs at least. It might have been 50 for all I know.
Okay. Probably would have to make space for it on my drives.
Yeah, me and Kept Silent already started a world. You can join us in that, and I can get my brother in it. We could all play it. Oh, we're getting one of these. You can ride these after you get a saddle.
Okay. Level 11. And it's gone. Is there no lock-on?
I don't know. I don't think there is.
That's very strange for a game like this.
Most of the time, a game will tell you if there's a lock-on, but maybe not. Also, the reticule doesn't actually aim well.
Oh, that's too bad.
I don't think we're gonna beat this thing.
Well, you're at about half health, and your sheep is just about down.
Oh, what
But
am I
it's at
doing?
half health.
I am an absolute idiot. I know exactly what we need. Where did it go?
I don't know. Maybe it ran away.
No, don't attack that. Do not attack that.
I'm gonna.
There it is.
There he is. Ooh, you're in trouble hit point wise.
Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one.
"20 gigs," says Kept Silent. That's not so bad.
Oh, if you precise aim, it aim assists. Okay, so you can just do this, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Grab a fast travel point here.
Oh, and it gives you a tech point. That's nice.
We want all the structures.
And the dressings.
Alright, we'll wait to get one of them. Instead, we'll get this... Yeah, there's treasure chests are strewn all over the place. A lot of stuff to really look for.
Okay.
What do we got here? Bread and gold coins. I think I do need to eat. We're gonna eat some bread.
It's bread time.
Delicious. Here, have some bread.
It's just food? You don't need food, water, and oxygen?
Nope, just food. But all different kinds of food.
Sure.
And you have to... so, like, the better pals that you find and put on your base...
They eat more?
Yeah, they eat different kinds, and they need better foods, basically, depending on what they are. They have sanity meters.
Sanity meters?
Yep.
In what situations did the sanity meter go down?
They're overworked without enough food, they don't have any way to relax. Like, you can build spas for them and things.
Oh, okay. So there's like a... It's not just base management, it's like army management kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when the guns start coming out.
Uh-huh.
You're a new face? Don't tell me an outsider. You can get exp for capturing up to 10 of the same kind, you know.
I did know that. Pal tamers get stronger the more pals they capture. Here, take this. I have high hopes for you.
Here, take these shiny crystals.
We just met. Why do you have any hopes for me whatsoever?
He hates his life and wants a friend. We're never going to talk to him again.
That sounds reasonable.
And I came down to the water here looking for some of the penguins, but I don't see any. I'm not going to mess with that guy again. Well. Yeah, so you get most of your experience from killing or capturing pals, it seems.
Okay.
You get experience for building, you get experience for crafting, that kind of thing. Alright.
I'm thinking about it now, and like I'm thinking about Pokemon, and right when you beat Pokemon without capturing them, it says that they fainted, but they're not there anymore. They vanish after they faint. So I guess there's not really that much of a... There's only a philosophical difference between what happens here and there.
That's true. Huh. Oh, there's the penguins. That's what we want. We want something that can water our berry plantation.
It'd be funny if one of the enemies was just like an Icarus wolf.
That should do it. Got him.
You got it.
And you, well, you're just food. Pal fluids.
Oh, look at that. It actually doesn't die. It has spirals for eyes, which implies that it's not dead but unconscious, just like in Pokemon. See? It's not dead. It's just pining for the fjords.
Okay, what do we want to do next? Maybe try to get some of the base operations running. I haven't caught one of these yet. Stop trying to kill steal, stupid chicken. You can interact with the pets. You can
Oh, okay.
pet them. You
So
can tell them.
it's currently commanded to attack aggressively.
Yeah. Oh, we want them focused on the same enemy.
Well, it already was in that setting, I think.
We're having eggs for dinner.
Poultry.
That's right. You get down that hill. That should be enough food. And no point in going back to base if we don't have a full bag.
Some delicious cliff rolled chicken with fresh stab marks.
And a bit of lumber. Oh,
and
man.
rocks. Don't forget rocks.
I should build a better path to my base, or I should just expand out here. This is a nice little area. Oh, do I have... I think I have the trap. I'm gonna set one of the traps.
Do you need to like activate it or something?
I have no idea.
Bait in there or...
That doesn't look... Oh, that's... You can fix it if it needs repairs.
Sure.
Doesn't look like I can put anything there, though.
Fair enough.
I wonder if I can put, like, a food pod down and have that do something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we need to build a staircase or something.
Mm-hmm. A ramp or something.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to our PAL box thing that I always put outside for some reason. Oh, we can upgrade? Let's see. No, not yet.
Deploy a work PAL to the base.
Okay, so we can have one PAL working. So, what do we got here? Cat Helper. I don't know what that does. Passive skills, Coward.
Well, you wanted the penguin so that you could water your berries.
Yeah, but he's not going to water unless we have them planted. We need someone who will plant them. I don't know who plants them, so I got to figure that out. But
well, you can plant them.
Yeah, but yeah, that's what we'll do for now. Where did I put that?
It's on the other corner. It's harvest time.
All right, let's see if our penguin holds up his end of the bargain.
You may need to tell them to do it or something.
No, once you pop them out, they'll figure it out.
Automatically? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's a food trough basically for the animals. You can pretty much put whatever you want in there.
Oh yeah, there he goes. Look at that.
I'll give them some lamb ball kebabs.
Do they have preferences for certain types of food? Are some of them herbivores and some of them carnivores?
Some of them do. Like, not for certain types, but there's certain ones that need more sustenance. Like, I don't... Let's see. Let's have a look. So let's see. There's just a nutrition number next to it.
Oh.
If there's more to it than that, I don't know what it is. You want to make beds to keep your pets rested so their sanity doesn't go down.
Oh, okay. So they'll automatically use those too?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
We can upgrade now. So now we can have 2 pals working the base. So now... Let's see.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Well, you need to recover, so we need to put you in here.
Yeah. 10 minutes.
Mine foreman. Okay, so... What does the chicken do? Egg layer. Let's see if the cat will gather things for us.
Okay. Can you not like mouse over the cat helper thing and get a tooltip or something?
I think... Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he is. He's grabbing berries for the food trough. Okay, so they'll keep the other animals fed.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
That's good.
They sleep all night.
Yeah, so I don't even have to worry
Well,
about that.
there are probably some that stay awake during the night and sleep during the day or something, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes they're working at night still, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Kept Silent says they sleep all night.
That's what I was reading, yeah.
Let's see. A ranch. Raising sheep and fowl. So we're gonna need one of them. What do we need? Stone and wood.
Yep. PAL box upgrade available.
Didn't we just do one?
You did, but now another one's available.
He was gathering rocks, wasn't he?
He was.
I guess they're just a general helper. Maybe that's what that means?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, there are nocturnal pals. Okay. What can I drop off? Oh, you know, let's cook some stuff.
The pictures of the food look surprisingly detailed and good.
Yeah, but no matter what you're cooking, even if you're like boiling berries, you're cooking eggs and mutton for some reason.
Yeah, I'm fine with that, but like, I'm thinking of like Final Fantasy 15.
Oh,
Where you had those really, really gorgeous pictures of like fake food that they made up. Actually, I think I bought, was it 14 or 15? I think I bought like a Final Fantasy cooking cookbook as a joke for myself. You're baking berries.
That's pretty interesting. Oh, I wonder if the helper will cook. Some of them will cook for you too.
Oh, I mean, I guess they're kind of like the automation of the game, which makes us like Factorio.
Yeah, it's also like Factorio. So yeah, this game has a bit of something for everyone. I'm actually glad it's not just a Pokemon clone.
Yeah, no, I mean a Pokemon clone there wouldn't be a reason to play much of a Pokemon clone.
Yeah, because it would suck.
Unless it had something that was really good to do in it. And like, you know, Pokemon is, well, it's like I think that everybody can probably enjoy playing through a Pokemon game once, right? Like you go, you catch them all, and then you caught them all, and you're good.
I don't know. I don't think I could make it.
I mean, I finished Blue. I wouldn't say that I caught them all, but I caught a bunch, and I did beat the final gym and all that stuff.
Palgear Workbench, yes. Statue of Power, yes. Mounted Torch, there it is.
There you go.
Do I want that, though? I don't really care about the parachute that much.
What does the parachute do? Just let you not die from falling?
No, it's like that thing in Breath of the Wild where you could jump and just float around. You can basically Knuckles it.
Okay. Well, that's mildly interesting.
Oh, I'm too overburdened to do anything again.
You are overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
I got used to having like twice the carry weight with my other character.
Yeah. Does food rot?
Yes, I believe food does rot. It has a timer on it for something, so I think so.
PAL box upgrade available.
Can I put this here? No, I can't. Ah, there's a tree in the way. Of course there's a tree in the way.
Well, you can de-tree it.
I guess I don't have to.
There you go.
Alright.
Do not.
Now let's see if anyone helps me build it. There we go. Yeah, they got their own little hammers.
That's kind of cute, actually. As your chicken stands there staring staring blankly at you.
It's like the one kid that's like, oh boy, I'm gonna get to play in this. It's like when I was helping my dad and Ted Bob was just there and he was too young to help, and so we just sort of finished something up and then he'd play in it.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a year ago. Alright, chicken, do something with this. I'll even make you a bed.
Well, the ranch is... Didn't it say what types of pals the ranch was for?
Lambs and chickens, I thought it said.
Did it? Oh.
Let's see. Sheep and fowl-like pals.
Oh yeah, okay.
So we can assign a sheep.
You have to assign something to it. So you could assign the chicken, or you could assign the sheep.
Yeah, the chicken is the one that I've got out, so that one's just gonna follow me around. I need to...
Sure.
Actually... Let's see... You're still recovering. I don't need all these sheep with me. Here, you. Oh wait, no, we've got... I haven't upgraded yet. Hang on.
You can, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade. There we go.
You can have more than one base if you upgrade enough?
Yeah, I think Kept Silent said you can have 3. Once the timer hits 0, 1 is removed. You don't get...
So it's like Icarus.
Luckily.
Yeah.
That's well, exactly in Icarus, like you actually wanted food to rot so you could use it for materials for other things.
Sometimes, yes, but not too frequently.
Well done there, buddy.
I can't carry any of these, but I'm going to produce them.
Let's give him a box to put things in. I need to gather some wood.
You need wood.
More.
More wood. Well, this looks a lot less boring and generic than it did when I was watching other people play it.
I did not want all that.
You have it.
If it's an aberration, I have it. I don't need claw.
Any pal with a farming work skill can be assigned to it. There's a pal that produces cotton candy. Awesome.
There it is. The wood does not look like wood to me at a glance.
Agreed.
Nope, nope, I need those. More Pokeballs. Go catch us some more helpers.
Well, pals without beds will get stressed.
What are you doing?
He made your pal spheres for you.
Well, should I put anything else in the queue and have him work on it?
I don't know.
Here, make some cloth.
Wait, that repair kit, that screwdriver repair kit is half of a repair kit in Factorio, literally.
Yeah, it is. And it's specifically for repairing damaged base stuff. It's not like for your weapons or anything, which also I should probably repair before I leave. I need items. I put them all away, of course.
You can't carry anymore.
Okay, give me... one of the creatures took my wood for something. Whatever. Oh, anything in your boxes will still be used when crafting. Okay. Okay, then I repair that. And I need wood to repair that.
Yep.
I gotta make one more bed, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
And I threw a ball.
If it doesn't do anything, does it get wasted?
I think you can pick it up again.
Okay.
Let's eat some eggs. You eat some eggs too? I'm sure you love that.
Nah, the items wasted is what kept Silent said.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, just don't accidentally throw balls at nothing.
But it's like right where I go to reach for my item menu. I've done that so many times. Bam, 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 bam. Oh wait, no, that's Kirby, isn't it?
Maybe?
Da 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 da. Yeah, that's definitely Kirby.
Talbox upgrade available again.
I didn't even do anything.
You built a bed.
Conceited. Okay, I'll go ahead and put you to work. Have fun.
Get to work.
Ah, bad angle, but whatever. Insufficient materials. No problem. We got some right here.
You need to spawn more overlords.
Not connected.
It might not be far. It might be too far away from like a ground test, a ground post or something like that.
Good point. Good point. Let's see if we can fix that.
Just like an Icarus or Valheim. You can't reach.
Oh, I guess not.
Well, I mean, you could start building. You could start building stairs from below,
Like a sane person.
like a sane person, like someone who's not a monster. And you might need to rotate it.
Arg.
I mean, it's snapping. It's just that it's not. I mean, you might want to just take it apart
Yeah.
and start from the bottom
Well,
instead.
I can figure that out later.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's all good. It's all good. So what do we want to catch next? Could use one of them fiery looking dudes, probably. Oh, I forgot about these guys. These guys, I think, will plant seeds.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Ah, stupid chicken.
You need to tell it not to attack aggressively.
Yeah, I think I just need to not have him out while I'm doing this.
Or put him away when the thing's health is half down or something. I mean, you can change his attack behavior.
Yeah, it's fine. These are not too hard to catch. Got him.
Very nice. Wait. Hucrates?
Hucrates, yeah.
But it's... Did you read the text? The text says, "I think, therefore I am," and that's Descartes. Which could just be misspelled to be crates.
Hook maybe? Maybe. I think that they just didn't know.
Look at where the R is, right? It's supposed to be Hucrates, just like Socrates, but then they gave him a quote that was Descartes, not Socrates.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just didn't know.
Well, I mean, they possibly, yeah.
If you found the average person on the street and said, "Hey, you know that quote from Socrates that I think, therefore I am," do you think that they would doubt that that's where it came from?
Probably not.
Ooh. Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch Tombat. Tombat is good. He does a
Why
lot
is
of...
he good?
He does a
different
lot of,
work.
like, the lumber gathering. He can do, like, any gathering skill, I think.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. I don't know. He was doing a lot of stuff last time I caught him. Let's go for experience bonuses.
Okay.
That's not what I meant to do.
Nope.
That doesn't... It's on fire. That's great.
I mean, it's taking damage, just very slowly. Put your dude away.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to get him. Oh, maybe. Nope.
Nope. You got him that time. Most dark types are nocturnal. Interesting. That makes sense.
Get back here. Where are you going?
Away.
Part of me feels like the capture 10 for an experience bonus thing is just an extra way to add playtime to the game, but I'm cool with
Sure.
it.
I mean, it's there if you want it. You're getting levels otherwise, right? So.
Why is everything running away from me? It's like I'm killing them or something.
You're too strong.
Too strong. Any non-Pokemon creatures down here? No? Ooh, treasure chest. Yeah, this game definitely rewards you for exploring.
Okay.
And even though your
some
base
holes.
is kind of set around the PAL box thing, you can totally build bases in other places if you want, so...
Well, you can move your PAL box thing around, right? Like, you can pick your whole base up and put it somewhere else, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to. Like, you don't
Sure.
have to... you know, you can go explore and build a little house to stay in for a while you're visiting other areas.
Oh, like, you can build things outside of that ring around your box or whatever it is?
Yeah, I could build a little house right here if I wanted to.
Okay. What does the area around the box do?
That's
Is
where
that the
your
place-
pals will work and
Okay,
what
okay.
they'll actually work on. Like, if I build something here, they won't help me... They won't, like, work a berry plantation.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Until you level up your base enough that you can have multiple bases.
Yeah. Use one of these fellas.
Gotta catch 'em all. Stab it with a spear.
I think I got that one.
Probably.
Maybe. It's trying. Okay. These guys here are also creatures you can mount, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. They're much less fearful of you than in Icarus, when things are just like, oh, you're... Just tell me you saw that.
I didn't. I missed it. What happened?
The big deer-looking thing ran into that penguin and knocked it over, and
Oh.
I guess they're fighting now. I don't think the penguin's got very good chances here.
No.
That penguin has started a war that it cannot finish.
He picked a fight he couldn't win.
Note from another adventurer. So that's like the lore that you can pick up in the game, I guess.
Are there towns to visit or anything like that?
Yeah, there's little outposts where you can find merchants and people hanging around.
Okay.
I don't know if they're like proper towns, but there's places with people. Three of them. Now, the one thing you have to watch out for, though, is if you get knocked out, you have a like 100-second countdown thing, like a slow countdown where you can crawl back to base. So if you get too far away from your base, you basically have to lose all of your stuff, respawn, and go find it all.
Yeah, okay. That's still less inconvenient than Icarus.
That is true. And it gives you a pretty big beacon for where your stuff is, too.
Yeah.
I really like the penguins. I'm gonna pick one up to... Well, I've already got one, don't I?
You
It's
do.
okay, we can always use more.
Yeah. It even does a little shaky thing. I find that funny. The crawling is in multiplayer though. Solo, you just die. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I haven't had that fun yet.
Fun in the Dwarf Fortress definition.
Yeah.
Are you in combat?
Yeah, that penguin is still after me.
Oh. He gave up.
Capriti, I think that's the thing that killed me last time. Did the penguin catch up with me?
Something did.
Is it hunting me?
It hunts you.
Huh. Got a big old tower over here.
Is that a dungeon or is it something that's like inhabited?
You know what? There are dungeons. I don't know if that's a dungeon. I found a copper key.
Okay. Don't bend it.
What is this thing? I like that name.
Pwak.
Level 3. We can do this.
Yeah, probably.
I am definitely getting more than one of these. Where's Perry? He's in the Pokeball.
Get in the Pokeball, Perry. The towers are just bosses. Oh, okay. That's less interesting.
Well, there's a travel point up there.
Okay.
What do we got? Rain Syndicate Tower. Oh, that's okay. The syndicates. So the syndicates are like, I guess, aren't those groups of people that attack you or something?
I have no idea.
I think
Possibly.
so. I want to conquer this place and make it my new base. That's going to be my goal.
Nice.
I'm probably not anywhere near high enough a level. Let's add
No,
a
it seems
stamina
doubtful.
point.
It's offended that you're stabbing it with a spear.
Yeah, it's so angry about it.
And now it shall serve you.
If you bully a Vixie, be prepared to become enemies with the whole world. I will bully every single one.
Sounds reasonable. I was just seeing you jump there and was thinking, oh, you know what? They took the fall damage from Dark Souls. You like trip and fall and you like go on your knee and you're dead.
Level 10, level 5. Yeah, I don't think we're ready for this yet. It looks like there's a firefight over there, though. That's interesting.
There was a firefight.
There was a firefight! Wonder if that wound on her leg is ever going to heal.
Nope.
Very autumny looking area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there are different types of clothing for different climates.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so it's got that whole Icarus thing going too.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I thought that was a giant shark in the water. Very void of creatures over here, aren't we? More penguins.
You ran out of your spawn zone.
Or maybe I want to build a base way on the top of that. It's just like right at the tip. Live the hermit life I've always wanted to. All the pals are trying to work, but they keep falling off.
Yeah. Have to climb back up every time.
I wonder if there's a boss up there. I bet there's a boss up there. Okay, well. Oh, treasure chest. So this is Pal World.
Yeah.
It sounds like I might have talked you into picking it up without even trying.
I mean, it was good to see that it wasn't exactly what I thought it was.
Yeah, I am definitely down to play this with you and whoever else wants to join. I'll try to talk my brother into it next. And maybe we can get like a 4-player thing going.
That'd be cool.
There might be people on my brother's server that want to play too, so maybe we can get a giant group and let the balls fly everywhere.
Can have a Tribes 64 v64 run.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
Screaming.
Something screaming. Ooh, a parapet. Parapets are nice. I guess it's just a bridge.
Yep.
The game does look really nice. I'll give it that.
Yeah, it has a pretty decent visual style for
a survival craft game. I mean, Icarus looks nice too.
Icarus looks nice, but Icarus doesn't have any like uniqueness to it. It just looks like stuff.
One thing has
some extra color to it and is kind of interesting to look at.
One thing I have to give Icarus over every other survival craft game I've played, and like most games in terms of sound effects, is the storm sound effects in that game. And the storm effects in general. They're just great. Like, it's every bit as fun to sit outside in a storm in Icarus and just watch what happens to the environment as it is in real life. Maybe not every bit, but pretty close. I am surprised at how...
The thing about Icarus is that it gives you certain times where you kind of just have to hold up in your base.
Yeah.
Which is kind of an interesting way to shift the pace a little bit. And it also encourages you to make bases that are that have non-zero coziness.
Yeah.
Well, it is still early access. They might add weather to it.
Ooh, special Megasphere. I'll take one again. Now we might be able to catch that, not that boss.
Now you can level up in Final Fantasy X.
But only in Final Fantasy X.
Well, yeah, that's the only one that has the sphere grid.
Let's see if we can work our way down this cliff. And let's see, level 16. Nope, I'm not touching level 16 floppy. No way. Let's see. Could probably get
floppy
down here.
McFloppenstein and falling damage.
Yep.
Made it.
Nice.
And secure ourselves another treasure chest.
Hopefully they'll add a way to go up to a ledge and crouch and climb down it without having to jump and slide and hope for the best.
It's like a bit of a war going on here. Nothing I can capture. I'm seeing what looks like some kind of ancient technodrome-looking ruins here.
Okay.
Is that a boss? Oh, that is just a really powerful creature, which I will avoid. handgun ammo.
Uh-oh. You're getting there.
Well, there's nothing in this area that I can really catch, so I guess I gotta work my way back. And I'm probably not gonna make my way through those guys.
Are those enemies?
They look like they're some kind of... Yeah, oh, yeah.
Free Pal Alliance Devout.
I thought they were after me. I guess they're just killing any random Pokemon that come along.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. They're the Free Pal Alliance. They shouldn't be attacking Free Pals.
That one wasn't free enough.
Oh. Okay. I guess.
Where am I in relation to my base? I have to
All
go
the way
all
over
the way
there.
to the southeast.
Can you save anywhere, or do you have to save at your base?
Oh, no, there's... I mean, I can... It's one of them ones where it's just like, you go back to title and it saves.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see if we can... I don't think I'm going to bother trying to get back to the base before ending this stream, but let's see if
That's
we
fair.
can find a bit of a shortcut.
There's a level 18 moth.
It looks like Mothra.
It does a little. Welcome to the ancient ritual site.
Can I sacrifice a pal here?
Yes.
It gives you the dark power of the gods.
It permanently changes your character name to Dagon.
Oh god, that would be great. Yes, a game like this, only Cthulhu.
Well, that was, well, I guess it's not a game like this, but there was that Dungeon Crawler on PS4 that had all the Lovecraftian creatures in it.
I don't think I need to be here,
Probably not. Those enemies look pretty tough.
but I want that treasure chest. I'm gonna go for it.
Well, oddly enough, it looks like that pal killed all those people that were attacking it, so...
Oh, you're right. I guess I can take
Yeah.
a stroll.
Large common egg. Okay, that's kind of cool.
I really should have gotten a mount before running off like this.
Or at least, like, kept an eye on where your fast travel areas were, because you probably passed some of them.
Looks like I passed like 3 of them.
Possibly, yeah.
Oh, actually, there's one right
There's
over
one right next to
here.
you. Yeah.
That would
Right
take
up
me
that
all the
little
way
mountain.
back if I could get to it.
Which you can, probably. Might just take a couple of minutes.
Hopefully that thing is not hostile.
You just get swallowed whole by a shark.
Well, just a giant grouper.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, he's hostile. We're not messing with that.
Nope.
There's our fast travel point.
I mean, the addition of fast travel is kind of nice, because that doesn't exist in Icarus. It looks like they just kind of made like a really, like, very derivative but very streamlined game.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun things to do with it. It has a lot of things that are fun from other games in it. It polished a lot of things from other games. Maybe didn't quite get everything as good as some of the other ones, but it may have gotten
Yeah.
a few better. So, all in
Fair
all,
enough.
this is one of my top survival craft games right now.
Okay.
Are you guys eating? Good. Okay. Alright, let's reassign some pals and see if we can get a better workforce going.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
Oh, can I upgrade again? Yes.
Yes.
No, don't build things. Alright, I'm willing to bet that... I should have captured 2 of these. I kind of want to bring one with me. But we're gonna have you work the base. I'm gonna put you back. What do you do, Vixie? Oh, you can dig. Let's see if that helps. I think they do logging. Did they also plant seeds? The lurker sharks from Jak and Daxter swallow. Yeah. That would have been great. An artisan. Let's trade you. No, not you. We still want the chicken. Let's try you. Let's build a few more beds. Okay, what do you do? Transporting? What are you going to do? You're going to grab rocks? What are you doing? Nothing. Probably need sheep in the pen for it to do anything.
Yeah. He's
What about
seeding.
you?
You see that?
Yep, he's seeding. So hopefully after we've got seeds down, the platypus thing will water it. Let's find out. That'll solve a couple of... Yep, looks like he's on his way.
Well, we've already seen the platypus thing. Or, well, we saw this penguin thing do the watering.
I just wanted to make sure I could have him out instead of the penguin.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so... What are you doing? Are you doing anything? Conceded.
Well,
Current
it needs a
task
place
idle.
to dig. It needs a task to dig. A place to dig.
Okay, so if you look at them, it shows... What's that leaf thing? Apparently it builds fences or something, I don't know.
Huh. Okay.
Nobody cooks. Have to build a few beds, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might have to pull the cat out again to keep everyone fed.
Leaf is harvesting. The fences are the ranch. That's what Kept Silent said.
Ah, okay. But I think the cat harvested too, so he's both a gatherer and a harvester. Thank you, little duck thing. It's too bad that you can't just, like... Is there a way to, like, pet them when you're looking at them? I guess not. Oh, wait, she's doing something now. What is she doing? Grazing.
So there's also a Toho influence.
Yes. It's great when you have one of the giant ones sleeping on this. They just sort of lay on their side. One of the big elk-looking things.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can also skip the night if you want.
Mm-hmm. The animation is the same as the animation in Subnautica. It's not quite, but it's not far off.
And we don't need this anymore. I was disappointed that I couldn't build a quick tent like you can in Icarus.
Yeah.
Because you have to have the... you have to have, like, the base set up, and it sits above the ground no matter what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Unless... One thing I didn't try...
Unless...
I actually didn't try... No, you can't set these up either. Okay. Yeah, you have to have a foundation to attach them to.
Fair enough.
No biggie. However, while I've got one out... Can I do this? What's it overlapping? That wooden pile? Probably. There we go. That's better. Now I have a way up. Alright. One last check at our technology here. What can we get?
7 points to pay for. Stone pit.
Grab the stone pit. Grab the sign. Grab... yeah, I'll get this, all this stuff. Why not? And kind of want the wooden tavern set, but we will grab... oh, yeah, the necklace. So these guys, you can get a necklace where they'll always be with you even if you've got another pal out.
Oh, okay.
And they're nice to have around. I was watching Kept Silent play. He had 4 of them at one time. He was just
Nice.
like a murder force. Alright, so that is Pal World.
Okay, cool.
And I think
It's
that...
less awful than I thought.
yeah,
Considerably.
I mean, it's considerably good compared to what I thought it was going to be. My general
yeah.
perception of games that everyone seems to love is that they're really lackluster or boring, and...
that they will be loved for precisely 15 minutes, and then they will be forgotten forever.
yeah, and given how much I played Icarus, I'm sure I can get plenty of hours out of this game.
Yeah.
One more thing we can check real quick. If I can remember how to get to them. Oh, geez, what was it?
I am sure I don't know.
I forgot how to get to the emotes.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. So let's see, what do we got? Wave, sit in chair. If you do sit in chair, they do an in the air sit in chair posture if there's no chair.
Nice.
Have a look at some of them. Sup?
Gimme. Ding,
Gimme.
ding, 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 ding.
See what the dance... oh my god, that's awesome.
I can't stop.
Don't stop believing. Huh? Beckon. That sound is taken straight from Final Fantasy XIV. I have created enough characters in Final Fantasy XIV that I know that is one of the voice sounds that they make when you're going through the voice selection.
Yeah.
Sit on ground. There's no way to zoom out, so you can't like get a good image or anything. And sit in chair. There we go. That is that is going to be my exit pose. All right.
What's that meme? I can't remember what it's called, but it has a very distinctive music to it. I don't remember. Sorry.
People are going to get the wrong impression of what she's doing if they look out that window.
Yes.
And she's leaning her legs forward, so it's not even like she's actually balancing and sitting. She's literally defying the laws of physics here.
Yeah. Very effectively.
Kind of looks like she's balancing on her pole.
Yeah, it does.
The mannequin challenge, is that the meme you're thinking of?
No.
It's something. It's something.
There was like a Dragon Ball Z character or something.
What, Tenshinhan?
No.
Roshi? They all have done the sitting thing at some point.
No. It's not that though. It's different. It's the
You're giving me nothing to go on.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Can you describe the character?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
Ignore
okay.
me.
We'll figure it out next time. Anyway, I
Yeah.
think that's good enough for a stream for today. And something there's a spray of water in the background. That's actually a pretty fun looking water effect. That kind of looks like something out of Splatoon. So this is basically just got something from every game.
Basically.
Oh god, it's coming for me. That is so creepy looking. It's just like, I'm gonna get you.
It's a Ditto wearing a beanie like Tim Pool.
That's why there's so many civil wars starting between the Pokemon in this game. You see those devout pal friends there? This could be the start of a civil war. I don't know. It might be, but probably not. But maybe.
But maybe, but probably not.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time.